The Hasselblad X3D 150C camera has entered the scene, and it's causing quite a stir in the world of professional photography. For decades, Hasselblad has represented prestige, craftsmanship, and unparalleled color science, and this new release feels like their boldest attempt yet at reshaping medium-format imaging. Packed with a massive 150-megapixel camera sensor, cutting-edge technology, and whispers of artificial intelligence woven into its processing. The X3D 150C camera is not just another high-resolution camera, it is a statement. But is it a true revolution, or simply another luxury piece aimed at those with deep pockets? The promise of this camera goes beyond its pixel count. Medium format has always been associated with slower, methodical photography, where every frame is considered and often requires a tripod or carefully controlled studio environment. The X3D 150C camera is designed to break down those barriers and bring medium format closer to the speed and fluidity of full-frame systems. Imagine being able to shoot handheld with a 150-megapixel camera medium format sensor, capturing extraordinary detail without the constant worry of motion blur. That's the kind of freedom Hasselblad camera is teasing with its upgraded in-body image stabilization. Early reports suggest up to 7 stops of stabilization, something that could change the game entirely. For low-light conditions, this becomes invaluable. Instead of cranking up ISO or lugging a tripod everywhere, photographers could rely on stabilization to keep shots tack sharp, even at slower shutter speeds. If artificial intelligence is incorporated into the stabilization system as rumored, the X3D 150C camera could deliver steadiness unlike anything the medium format world has ever seen, making it possible to explore creative techniques once considered impractical without heavy gear. Of course, such innovation comes with a price tag. Current expectations place the cost somewhere between $9,000 and $12,000, which puts this firmly in professional territory. For many enthusiasts, that number may sound prohibitive, but for commercial photographers, studio specialists, and advertising professionals, it represents an investment in efficiency, image quality, and prestige. In these industries, detail matters. Clients demand precision, colors must be faithful, and files often need to withstand large-scale prints or intensive editing. The X3D 150C camera promises to meet those demands while offering future-proofing for years to come. If you view it through the lens of a working professional, the cost becomes easier to justify. This isn't a luxury toy, it's a workhorse engineered for the highest level of output. The heart of this machine is its 150-megapixel camera medium format sensor, and while numbers are impressive on paper, it's the real-world impact that truly excites. Every image taken with this sensor will carry staggering levels of detail, from the textures of fabric in a fashion shoot to the veins of a leaf in a nature study. But it's not just about resolution. Greater dynamic range means you'll see detail in both the brightest highlights and the deepest shadows, allowing for more flexibility when editing. Low-light performance is also expected to see a leap forward, with enhanced noise reduction helping preserve image integrity without sacrificing sharpness. Photographers working in challenging lighting conditions from dim studios to twilight landscapes will find themselves with more usable shots and less frustration in post-production. And then there's color. Hasselblad has always been revered for its natural color science, producing tones that feel lifelike without heavy manipulation. The X3D 150C camera is expected to refine this further, giving images a richness and realism that pulls you into the scene straight out of the camera. One of the areas where Hasselblad camera has often lagged behind is workflow efficiency. Shooting massive files is one thing, but managing them is another challenge entirely. This time, they seem to have listened. Built-in storage is set to expand dramatically, potentially up to a terabyte or more. That means no more juggling memory cards or worrying about write speeds. With this much onboard storage and the benefit of faster SSD architecture, capturing high-resolution bursts or tethered sessions becomes far more practical. And once the images are captured, transferring them should be smoother than ever thanks to advanced connectivity options like Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.0, and USB-C 4.0. For photographers working with clients on set, that means images can be transferred wirelessly in real time to monitors or mobile devices, giving everyone from art directors to models immediate feedback. This level of efficiency can drastically speed up shoots, reduce errors, and streamline professional workflows. Another standout improvement is autofocus. Historically, medium format cameras have been considered slow in this department, making them less suited for fast-moving subjects. The X3D 150C camera seems determined to change that perception. Rumored to feature a significantly improved phase detection system, it should deliver faster, more reliable focusing across various conditions. Imagine photographing a fashion shoot where models are in constant motion, or capturing wildlife in unpredictable environments to scenarios where older Hasselblad models might struggle. With the X3D 150C camera, focusing is expected to feel responsive, accurate, and on par with top-tier full-frame systems. Pair that with a new processor designed for speed and efficiency, and the overall performance of this camera could open doors to genres previously thought impractical for medium format. Design, of course, remains one of Hasselblad's strongest assets. The X3D 150C camera is anticipated to carry on the company's signature minimalist aesthetic: clean lines, refined controls, and a body crafted from premium aluminum alloy. It's not just about looks, though. Functionality has also been considered. Enhanced weather sealing should make it more resilient against dust and moisture, essential for professionals who shoot outdoors in unpredictable environments. Ergonomics are also expected to improve, with subtle refinements making the grip more comfortable during extended sessions. The touchscreen may see an upgrade too, with higher resolution and better responsiveness for navigating menus or reviewing shots. All of these details come together to create a camera that feels premium, professional, and built for serious use while still remaining practical enough to carry outside the studio. One factor often overlooked in cameras with such demanding specs is power efficiency. The X3D 150C camera is expected to come with a larger, more efficient battery system. With intelligent power management, it should balance the energy-hungry 150-megapixel sensor and powerful processor without draining too quickly. Add in support for USB-C fast charging and even external power solutions, and photographers can shoot for longer periods without the anxiety of running out of juice mid-session. This reliability makes it a tool professionals can trust in high-pressure environments, where downtime can mean lost opportunities or costly reshoots. When you piece everything together, the X3D 150C camera feels like more than just a camera release. It feels like Hasselblad camera setting the stage for what medium-format photography can become in the coming decade. It combines jaw-dropping resolution with stabilization that makes handheld shooting practical, autofocus that opens new creative opportunities, and workflow features that finally acknowledge the needs of modern professionals. This isn't just about making a beautiful camera for collectors, it's about giving working photographers a serious tool that blends artistry with cutting-edge technology. Of course, the premium price will limit its audience, but history has shown that Hasselblad isn't chasing mass market appeal. Their cameras have always been about excellence, refinement, and delivering the very best, even if only a select group of professionals and dedicated enthusiasts can access them. And for those who do take the leap, the rewards promise to be extraordinary. Every frame captured with the X3D 150C camera could carry detail, tonality, and richness that redefine expectations, elevating both the photographer's work and the client's results. For now, many of these details remain speculative until Hasselblad camera officially unveils the final product. But even in anticipation, it's clear why photographers worldwide are buzzing with excitement. The X3D 150C camera could very well be remembered not as just another high-resolution camera, but as a turning point in digital imaging. Whether you're a studio professional chasing flawless detail, a landscape photographer pushing dynamic range, or simply someone who loves to see what technology can achieve, this camera demands attention. So while we wait for the official release, the conversation continues. Is the Hasselblad X3D 150C camera the dawn of a new era for medium-format photography, or will it remain an aspirational piece for a select few? The answer lies in its execution and real-world performance. But one thing is already certain, this camera has reignited excitement in a segment of the market that often feels reserved only for purists. It challenges assumptions, raises expectations, and reminds us that photography is as much about pushing limits as it is about preserving moments. And if Hasselblad has truly delivered on its promises, the X3D 150C camera may go down in history as one of the most influential cameras ever made.